Welcome back, fellow gamers. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on No Man's Sky, and as promised, we are approaching the Paradise Planet where we have our fuel source at. So we're going to land down here and see what this mission wants us to do. Once again, if you are just joining me on these type of videos, more recently, these videos are normally for new players, new to No Man's Sky. I do have an entire series that's already been done, but it was all older gameplay, everything like that. You guys can go and check it out. I did the expedition recently, the Singularity expedition, so if you guys want to see more advanced gameplay, definitely go and check that out. But this series here is mainly for beginners. So with that being said, if you guys have any questions about anything that is going on, something that I don't cover in the video, please, for the love of God, please let me know, guys. The only reason I say that is because I'm not always going to remember to cover things, only because, like, to me it might seem normal already, where if it's something that you don't know about, it may not be normal at all for you. So, but we landed here. We're going to go ahead, and it looks like our estimated distance is 209 meters away in this direction, so we're going to go ahead and take off this way while scanning stuff along the way for easy money. Easy money, guys. Easy money. It's not a lot of money, but it's easy. And there's some creatures here. Creatures are going to give us more than the plants will, only because of the way our scanner's set up. Actually, I guess the plants probably give us more. No, the creatures do. Okay. Well, you're a big, friendly-looking guy. Okay, where are we at? 157 units still. Whoops, right into a mushroom. Alright, let's get up and over this. Alright, we're pretty much here, so it's going to ping somewhere in the area. So, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? It's up there. It's over there. Is it inside the mountain or over it? Oh, and we need to fill up our life support. Oh, here we go. Did not see this place when I was coming in hot. Alright, go ahead and fill up that life support. Can we scan these plants? No. They're definitely new though. I've never seen anyone like those. Alright, let's grab these knowledge stones first. One there. One here. And I apologize if you guys hear noise in the background. Not gonna lie, it's probably gunshots. But I am recording this late on the 4th of July. So, you know, America and dumb stuff. So, yeah. I promise no one's out there dying. At least I hope not. Alright, let's come over here. So, you need, or not need, it says the heart of the anomaly. We're going to go ahead and open this up. It says the structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. It is traveler, it is friend. We're going to say we're a traveler, because we are a traveler. You can pick friend if you want. It does have a little bit of different dialect here if you pick the other one, but I don't think it really changes anything. It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I'm going to be asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense of something that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first or is it last? We're going to say first. I'm assuming it means did we discover this place first, so we're going to say first. I do not know how I'm being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have you seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? Technically neither. I'm assuming the Crimson Eye has seen us because we haven't seen it yet, and can't pick both because we haven't seen it yet. So the Eye has seen it. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. 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 The boundaries fall, the walls collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. There we go, it gave us a warp cell. I hear creatures. Are they underground? I'm so confused. You guys do hear those creatures, right? Oh, I missed that one. It's not, I don't know. I guess it probably couldn't be a creature. Or, I mean, it could not be a creature. Definitely looks like it is, though. Nope, that's just something flying on the other side of the mountain over here. Oh, hi. Maybe not. Although he didn't sound the same like the other ones. Got that one. How many more creatures? We're at 7 of 12. 6 of 12. So, not going to waste our time here and try to find a whole bunch more creatures. Yeah, it's definitely those that I was hearing. Just got a little mohawk looking thing going on. Alright, so we have our warp cell. We can go put it in our ship, which we can go all the way down there, or once again you guys can summon it up here. It is completely up to you on which one you pick. Does not change anything either way. If it will let me put it down, there we go. Now keep in mind that was the lazy way. That does take the thruster fuel like we talked about before. So we're going to come in here, we're going to click on our hyperdrive, and we're going to put our warp cell in there. There we go. Now we can warp again. So now it says find the mysterious messenger, make your way into space. So we're going up into space. Explore nearby planets or search a new system. Access galaxy map with down on the D-pad. Access log options button to browse other missions. So let's look at other missions. So this is what we're currently doing. It says locate your benefactor. The monolith revealed a strange message. In space, use the galaxy map, search for clues. Okay, or we can do secondary mission, which is just explore the their MAD system, whatever that is. I'm assuming it's a system we're in. You don't have to do this one. I don't like that it doesn't let you abandon these, but it basically always gives you an exploration mission like this. So whether you complete this or not, I would not worry about it, because even if you do complete this, it's going to give you another one exactly like it. So I would not worry about that. And I mean, yeah, it'll give you XP, but the XP that it's going to give you is not for completing the mission. It's the stuff you're doing while completing the mission, which is going to be normal anyway. So like basically if I discover a new planet, whatever XP you get for that, that's what you're going to get for it. And it's not really XP because you don't really have levels in the game, so can't really call it XP. Alright, but let's go to the galaxy map. So we hit down on the D-pad. We're going to go over to our galaxy map, and it should show us something in here. And of course it's not, but it looks like this is our next path towards the center. So if we turn this way, you guys can see that broken dotted line going off that way. That bright light way out there, that is the center of the galaxy. So if I hit circle so that I can free look, you guys can see that it was coming this way. The path was, and it was like up here, down here. It will literally just follow all the way along these stars, taking the shortest route to get you all the way to the center of the galaxy. So if we turn back around, you guys can see the broken line there. I'm trying not to get the center of the galaxy in it because it's really bright. But you guys can see the broken line going off there in the distance. That's basically the path that it's going to take us towards the center of the galaxy. But once again, that is based on the destination you have at the top. So right now we have it set on Galactic Core. If I set it to Free Explorer, those lines go away, and then you can't really set it to Mission. So let's go ahead and leave it on Galactic Core. We're going to pick the next area. So, whoops. There we go. And then we're going to hold X to warp. Alright, so first contact, meaning we're the first ones to do it. Should be 4 planets here. It's 3 planets, 1 moon. Yes, the moons do count as planets in my opinion. I think Pluto's still a planet. So what do we got here? We got this one over there, which is a verdant planet. Star bulb. Oh, we got an incoming message. Hit down on the D-pad. Tells you on the bottom right down there. So we're going to hit down. It says message incoming, Starship communicator. We're going to hit, oops, we're going to hit X on that. So it says incoming transmission, source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. Let's not say anything because we're not even sure how far he is. I know you can hear me. Speak, I beg of you. We're going to continue to remain silent. Art imitates life. All I wanted was an answer. It did not need to be this way. End transmission. Okay. And that is a pretty cool looking nebula right there. I think those are called nebulas. Alright, and it gave us a system, or I'm sorry, some coordinates to go to. So that's a verdant planet. You guys can see what's on it there. We have our space station right here. Over here it looks like we have our volcanic planet. Looks like it has copper, pyrite, salt. We can come back this way. That is not a player, that's an NPC. You can definitely go say hi. Oops. Hello. Hello. Your ship looks just like mine. No communicator signal, so we can't talk to him. Oops. Glad I missed. Glad I missed. We'll just leave him alone. Looks like our thing over there is going to be on that moon. We have a big blue planet behind us. Let's scan it. So it looks like we have a corrosive planet here. It's got fungal mold, copper, ammonia, sodium, and then we have our moon, which is where it wants us to go. And that is a lifeless moon. So how are stranger coordinates coming from a lifeless moon? That doesn't make sense. But before we do anything, we're going to come over to the space station over here. Also, guys, do not, if possible, even if you're in combat with another ship or anything, try not to hit the space station. It will call sentinel ships to you, and I will show you. So if you accidentally shoot the space station, like so, you can see there up in the top right, I just got one of those little star things, and now they're trying to come and attack me, but if we fly in here, we'll be okay. They can arrive all they want. They can stay out there. Alright, we're going to check a couple of things in here. So first thing, we're going to go get our inventory slot. Other ships came in with us, but they are coming in behind us. Oh, there's one. 2 fighters, an explorer, and whatever that thing is, shuttle. Still can't afford anything because we are broke. We do have a rifle here. That's one of the things I wanted to check. Is it at least a B class? It is not. Still only a C class. This is what I was talking about though. So even though it's a C class, our current one is a C class. But look at the difference in the damage, guys. So the damage with the pistols, you're only getting 333, where the damage with the rifle is 1347. Keep in mind, neither one of these are upgraded. I mean, they're both very standard, very basic. You know, this one comes with a bolt caster already, but I promise you that's not that much more damage. That's just the damage potential. So Let's see. So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna pick up our spot, our slot, whatever you want to call it, which is gonna cost us an arm and a leg. Looks like 30,000 this time, guys. We're gonna go ahead and spend that, which is why you need to keep making money. That is a hauler. Yep, C-Class, 14 mil. Okay, and then there's no one else on this side. Let's check the little benches here. Got some navigation data here. The blue one over here. More navigation data. I guess that's all they give you anymore. I swear they used to give nanites and stuff. Did we sell all of our stuff the last time, guys? All the stuff that we got from like the planets, like Albion Pearls and everything like that. Oh, there we go. We got nanites from one of those. And then, I don't know what the other one gave us. Maybe they both gave us nanites. We'll take that. And then we'll look in here and see if we did sell everything. So, we can sell silica powder. Yeah, we pretty much sold everything. And get rid of the gold, silver, platinum. Alright. Alright, let's go check the other side real quick. So this is going to be a very basic video, guys. Same thing we have been doing, just coming to a new area, checking out the space station, because I want you guys to get used to checking these things out and looking for specific things, because if not, you will end up forgetting to do the beginner stuff, and you'll kind of stray away from it, which can make the game very mundane at that point. Which, don't get me wrong, this is kind of mundane too, but it still adds to the game, if that makes sense, because you're still, oh, I thought I could get that, but you're still looking for things. You're exploring different structures, not necessarily structures, but different venues of the game. The main thing I was looking for over here was another traveler, but I didn't see one. That is a nice ship. That's not a fighter. I forget what they're called. Solar ships. We don't have 8 mil. 4.5. What are we at? 3.1. That would really be a nice ship to get. But I digress. Alright. So let's go ahead and I guess we can go ahead and go down to that to the coordinates, so I can show you guys at least the next part. And then we'll go ahead and call it there. That way it's not a long video. So back to, or not back to, because it's our first time there. We're going over to the moon. Now keep in mind, even though this is a lifeless planet, there's copper, rusted metal, magnetized ferrite. There's probably something else on this planet, whether it's Albion Pearls out in the open or Gravitino balls, something like that. We'll see what we can find. But the reason why I say that is because there's aggressive sentinels on this planet. Normally when there's aggressive sentinels, it means that there is a high value item on the planet. Not always, but usually. So, alright, and we're going to slow down here, because even though it says the coordinates right here, it says it's the approximate location. So since this is a barren planet, we should be able to look around and find what we're looking for. It's probably going to be there. Unless there's an actual building in the area. But I'm not seeing one. Yeah, so let's go land over here. It's a crash ship. Alright, we're gonna land right here. Hostile patrols, yep. Okay, so normally it wants us to land over there. But it looks like we're already here where we need to be. That's why I said let's look around first. Yes, Extreme Sentinel Planet. I heard you the first time. We're going to grab whatever we can out of this stuff first. Get rid of the goop. What do we got? Starship fuel. Awesome. Search this. Got some condensed carbon there. We got oxygen there. Was that more oxygen or something else? I think it was more oxygen. And then get rid of the rusted metal. That gives us dihydrogen jelly. Okay. Alright, so this is a crash ship here. You guys can repair any of these crash ships. I think that actually might be what it's kind of trying to tell us. So this is a hauler. It's worth 20 mil, but technically it's free. So one of the things that we can do, we can actually repair this ship and then we can go sell it. We don't have to keep that ship. So we come over here, we're gonna do signal beacon. So it needs sodium. It only needs 5 sodium there and 5 chromatic metal there. So we're gonna go ahead and do the sodium and the chromatic metal. We're gonna repair that. Let's see what it tells us. There are no signs of life. There is only static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they're long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. So now we can make our advanced mining laser. And that's why I said that you guys want to follow the story, because if not, you won't get this till like way later, I think, if at all. I hear sentinels. It's just a one. So we're just going to stay away from the sentinel. Usually when they're aggressive, they don't need a reason to attack you, meaning if he sees us, he will automatically start attacking us. So we'll go back over there in a second. Ooh. Oh, hello. Alright, so we're going to hang out under here for a second, which is kind of perfect. So let's stay under here. We're going to look at what it takes to make that laser. So do this. Do this. We need carbon nanotubes, a hermetic seal, and wiring loom. I don't think we can do any of that. We can do the carbon nanotubes, but I don't think we can make the hermetic seal or the wiring loom. So before we even put that in there, let's see. Oh, we can make the hermetic seal, but we can't do the wiring loom. So we can do both of those, but we can't do the wiring loom. So basically, if we put it in there, it's not going to be operational anyway, because we're going to need to save up money to get the wiring loom from like a space station or a pilot or something like that. All right, let's go see if he's gone yet. He's not. You can see him on the mini-map right there at the very top of the screen. I mean, it's not really a mini-map, it's more of like a radar type thing, but yeah, there he is. Alright, let's come back over here. Yeah, and I think it wants us, because it has, if you look at the radar thing at the top, there's an exclamation point on the ship, so it wants us to talk to the ship. Oh look, and this is what I was talking about. So these are gravitino balls. When you get up close to them, they will glow, and they are worth decent money. So the minute you pick one up, you're gonna have the sentinels all over you. So before we pick those up, because we are going to with money, we are gonna see if we can repair that ship, at least get it operational. If we can get it operational, we can go to the space station, like I said, and sell it. So let's come over here. He's way over there, so we should be good. Oh, don't come back. Let's come up behind this thing. There we go. Hold square there. Alright, so don't freak out, guys. All of this just means that these are slots that would normally be open, but they're broken, so you don't have to repair all of these. The main thing you need to repair is the launch thruster, which we need pure ferrite, and the pulse engine. Those are literally the only two things we need to repair. So we need pure ferrite for that, we need the hermetic seal and the metal plating. We can definitely do these two here. And technically we can claim this And we can claim the ship even without repairing that stuff. Let's go ahead and do it, because why not? It is worth 20 mil, so we'll go ahead and claim the ship. And at this point, we don't even need to repair it. We'll leave it there. We're going to jump back in and out of this ship, because even though we claimed that ship, you can have up to 12 ships. So even though we claimed that ship, you can see it's marked as our starship now. So we want this one to be our current starship, because this one actually works. So we're going to jump back in here. You can see right there on the screen it says primary ship starship switched. We're going to jump back out. Now this one's marked. There it goes. And then we're going to go grab these Gravitino balls. Is there any other ones in the immediate area that we can grab? Some over there. Some right up here. Okay, so we'll start with these. We'll go over there, we'll grab those, and then we'll go over there and grab those. And we gotta do it all fast. You're gonna see why here in a second. So keep an eye on the top right of the screen. It's like a wanted system like GTA has. You'll start seeing like little symbols pop up over there. That's gonna show you all of the basically our wanted level. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Look at that, and it already starts off at 3 stars. Grab all those. Here come the Sentinels. We're not going to mess with them because they will mess us up. We don't even have a bolt caster right now. Grab this one, this one, this one. Oh, and there's more up over there too. So if you stay there, obviously I'm running from them. If you stay there, they will end up shooting at you. They will mess you up, guys. It doesn't look like they're doing much to me, but that's because I'm running. If you stay there, I promise they're going to shoot at you, and they will do quite a bit of damage pretty quick. And they are following me. Any other Gravitino balls anywhere? We need to do our life support system. There's some more over here. And I'm not pushing square every single time for those. I'm literally just holding square, guys. And they're still coming. Oh, they're not. Oh. There's more Gravitino balls out here. I think I might have glitched it out. Oh no, they're still coming. Ooh, there's also the whispering eggs here. Top left of the screen, you can see one up there. Right there. So they're technically not active yet. That's why they're not really like trying to shoot at me or anything. I mean, they're active. They're definitely seeing me and everything. That's why they're still following me. But they're not sure what's going on yet, basically. More over there. Yeah, I see you waving back and forth. Like you gonna do something. Do something then. Alright, are they gonna shoot at me or not? Ah! Okay. They're just taking a while to react, so I wanted to see what was going on. I didn't know if I glitched it out or what. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. So it still has that ship over there marked. And it's telling us to install the advanced laser. I guess that's going to be the next part of the quest. But obviously, like I said, we don't have the wiring loom, so we're not going to stay here. Now, be very careful with what I just did. I didn't think of this. So we're going to redo our launch thruster fuel real quick. While you have sentinels after you, if you take off, the ones in space will still come after you. Let's see if they actually do or not. And the ones in space can be a little harder to deal with depending on who you are. We have an incoming message. We're going to down on the D-pad. Answer this. Artemis, entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis entity. Tell the truth. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard. Yes, a proper introduction to our home. So this is a space anomaly. This is our first time going in here. In here, I can show you guys everything with the salvage data and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and land in here, and I will show you guys the space anomaly. This is also the first time you will end up seeing other people in the game. Not always, but most of the time this is going to be the first area. So you can see there's a guy running around. Alright, and it picks an automatic spot for you to land. There's spots up over there. There's the ones down here where we're at. And then there's ones up over there. You're going to see all kinds of different ships in here. Whoa. Whoa. They're landing inside of each other. You're going to see all kinds of different ships up in here. As far as just the ones that people actually own and stuff. You can't buy them from them. You might get lucky if you message them, ask where they got their ship. They might be able to give you coordinates, which we still haven't went over coordinates, but like I said, we will in the future. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, so basically it wants us to go up there where the purple symbol is. So if you guys want, you can take a look around yourself and everything. This is called the Nexus. Here you can pick up missions. The missions will, it might not let us do it yet. The terminalize rejects your input. Yeah. So there's normally like 4 missions in there. Sometimes you can get that thing there, which is Quicksilver. They have specific ones on the missions. There is a Quicksilver vendor here, which anything you've unlocked in the expeditions and things like that, you can get from here. So if you go to collect expedition rewards, you can see all the stuff that's available to me that I've already unlocked. So if it says it's unavailable, it'll say here that you never completed it or whatever. So this one I never did. Never got my Utopia speeder because I didn't complete Expedition 9. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done in this game, but there's also a lot of stuff I have done. So just taking into consideration, guys, every time there is an expedition, you guys may want to go ahead and jump on that because you can get some pretty unique rewards in there. We have this guy. There's 2 more back here. There is a thing here that I have never messed with. You can basically get a companion. You can hatch their eggs, and you can put them in here to change like their DNA basically. Right here is just like the appearance modifier that we've seen on the space station. There's 2 people here. There is 2 people up there, which we will go up there in a second. We're actually going to start back here. We're going to circle from the right around this way and then go back that way. So basically on this side you can see here, because it has the little vehicle thing, this is all going to be vehicle related stuff. It's an exocraft research guy. If you hold square on him, go in here, it says work together my friend, always a new gear to turn. So hit research exocraft upgrades. In here you can see that you have however many nanites. Whatever pops up here is what they're looking for you to buy stuff. Meaning that because nanites, it's showing my nanites up in there, that means that when I'm going to buy anything from here, it's going to cost me nanites. So we don't even have an exocraft yet. I'm not going to select any of these, at least not at the moment. This one here is to learn new product recipes, so we can hold square on that. So once again, this one looks like it's going to cost nanites. So we can actually make the Atlas Pass V1 here if we select that. We don't really need anything else here. Microprocessors, if you guys want to do that. You can also hit L1 and R1, which takes you into other stuff here. They don't have the wiring looms in here. I don't think you can ever make wiring looms. We are going to go ahead and pick up at least the Atlas Pass V1. So now it tells us how to make that, and it does take a microprocessor. So we're going to go ahead and learn that too, because why not? There we go. Alright, and that's going to be it for now because I don't want to use all my nanites just trying to learn to create stuff. At least not right now. And then if we want, we can get this weapon here. It looks like it's the same weapon that we had down on the planet there. Pretty sure that's the exact same. The only thing that's different is the layout here. Talk with this guy here. This is your multi-tool research guy. So if you hold square on him, it says more power, stronger, faster, sharper, polished, refined, sharpened with nanites. So it says research multi-tool upgrades. We're going to go ahead and select that one. You can see once again nanite clusters. So this is everything you can do with your multi-tools. So this is one of the things that we already learned that we got for free. A lot of these you can get for free just by doing the missions, but if you don't want to wait and you have the nanites, you can buy some of this stuff. So that is a bolt caster upgrade. That's up to you if you guys actually want to buy that or not. What do we want? Is it the combat scope? Recoil, precision, no. Technically, actually, I want this. So the scanners here help you get more money towards when you're scanning stuff. But at the same time, you can also just get upgrades that will do that. So we're not going to do anything in here at all, actually. But they do have some pretty cool stuff here, like right here. This is a cloaking device. They have, where are they at? Over here. They have these cannon type things where you can actually, like, it's kind of like a grenade type thing that shoots out of your gun. It's like a secondary fire type thing. And then you can always buy more of an upgrade for your advanced drill that we already can't make. So just keep in mind, try out the different weapons. The blaze javelin isn't bad. It works just kind of like a mining beam, except it's going to be a red laser and it'll do damage as well. I know a lot of people use the scatter blaster. I personally use just a bolt caster. Once in a while I'll use the extra stuff like the cloaking device, or which one is it? Is it the neutron cannon? There's one that, oh no, here it is. It's the paralysis mortar. Basically you shoot it and it kind of like freezes everything in the area, and then you can kind of go ham on them with a bolt caster. So if you guys want, you can learn that. I mean, obviously you can learn whatever you want, but that's just what I do. And then once you're there, every time you call in the anomaly in a new system, you'll also have this thing right here. If you guys don't know what this is, it should look a little familiar. That is the same thing that we find on the space station. You can come up to it. You see it says suit upgrade. You can hold square there. This one basically costs the same as the other ones. So if you want, you can actually buy a technology one here. You can do it at the space stations too. I forgot to mention this. So wherever you buy your thing, so we keep upgrading this because we've been purchasing here. The price is going to keep going up. If we get this one, it's going to start back over at 1,000, but that will happen up here too. It'll keep going up higher and higher. For now, we're going to go ahead and still do just the regular cargo ones. So 35,000 right there, just by doing that. And then right here, you guys can see there's an exosuit research guy. Talk with him. It says, I heard whisper of your arrival, traveler new. I heard the singing of the drones, their clipped voices speaking in unison of a fresh anomaly. I will aid you. So research exosuit upgrades. Same thing with all the other ones. It looks like this also takes nanite clusters. So here are the hazmat gauntlets. We do have to make them, but here are the hazmat gauntlets where we were trying to pick up the plants and stuff and it wouldn't let us. So we're going to go ahead and buy this because that's actually kind of important. You can only get certain items if you have these. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. We can make it right now, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go back in here and see what else he has. Alright, so don't really care about the personal refiner, not worried about any of that. We can get this this translator here. It's up to you guys if you want to or not. You do have to make these translators as well. But the translators will help you to understand the creatures and stuff better as well. Not creatures, but the people, the species. So, and then it looks like everything else in here is just normal upgrades, which you can get different upgrades depending on what you're doing. So it's up to you if you guys want to get anything else. We're going to go ahead and leave it at that for now. Here we have our construction research station. So when we open this, you can see here, change from nanites to salvage data. This is what I was telling you guys, the salvage data is so important. If you guys are looking at building a base, whether it is on a planet, in your freighter, which we haven't even gotten to freighters yet, but if you get a freighter, you can build in there. This is where you'll find all the blueprints and everything to actually build the stuff. We only have 14, and look at that, this very first one costs 3. So you can imagine what the ones down here are going to cost. So if we hit L1 and R1, you can see here that we do have tons of different things here. There's a lot of different things that you may or may not want. If we keep hitting it, you can see there is just different stuff in general. I'm trying to see what we actually need in here. I don't think we technically need anything right now. This wouldn't be a bad place to start. Let's see. I mean, that's free. You can go ahead and get it because it's free. That's 10 for a mineral extractor. This will help you get money, but we also need something to be able to run the mineral extractor, which would be like a biofuel reactor, solar panels, battery, or even electromagnetic generator. But the problem with this costing 10 and this costing 1, that's our problem, because we only have 14. So we're not going to buy anything right now. If you guys want, like I said, go through here. It's literally walls, floors, stairs. You can see here ramps, rooftops, storage spaces. There's tons of different things in here, guys. So make sure you guys go through that. But that's why you don't want to sell the salvage data. And then here we have our most important one, in my opinion, which is your starship upgrades. So in here it has everything that you're going to need for your starship moving forward. It does have the different drives that we were talking about before. I wouldn't worry about getting the emergency warp unit unless you want to run a lot, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but sometimes you do have to run. If you're more inclined to run from the enemy if they start attacking you instead of just fighting them, then you may want to pick this one up. But if you look there where it says warning in the center, it says fast scramble systems mean the user is unable to plot a destination. Uncalculated light speed events will damage the unit and require frequent repairs. So every time you use that thing, it can damage your ship, so be very careful with that. But these here are the different drives I was talking about. So you have your cadmium drive, that's to go to blue planets. Sorry, no, cadmium is for the red planets. Yeah, it even says right there, hyperdrive upgrade red systems. So basically that one will let you go to your red systems there. Here we have our emerald drive, which will let you go to the green ones, and then here we have our indium ones that will let us go to the blue system. So we're going to go ahead and buy all 3 of these. So we're going to spend 80 on that one. I don't even know if we can make these. Actually, I know we can't make some of these because it requires, so like this one will require chromatic metal and the wiring loom, and then if you look below it, the emerald one, because it's emerald, it's going to require stuff from the red system first. So that means we're going to need cadmium for the green one. There you go. And then for the blue one down there, for the indium, since we're getting the green one now, we're going to need the emerald to be able to craft that one. So there you go. But we are going to go ahead and buy all 3 of these no matter what. That way we don't have to worry about whether we can craft them or not, and it'll show us how much we do need to craft them. Let's see what else we need. So these are all weapons over here. Like I said, I usually stick with just a photon cannon. It's up to you guys what you guys want to use. I know a lot of people use this one and this one together. One usually takes out the shield, and then one usually finishes them off. I do the opposite. Not really the opposite. I mean, I do the same thing, just not the way they do it. I use the photon cannon to normally drop the shields, and then I will hit them with a rocket launcher, and it usually takes them out pretty quick. And then over here you have your different scanners. This is also a big thing here. So these 3 here, you want all 3 of these scanners. This will show, there's a conflict scanner. This will show the conflict for like when you're looking at new systems. That'll show the economy for new systems, and this will show actually that's not a scanner. This one will actually deflect someone else trying to scan you. So sometimes you'll get the AI in the game. It'll either be pirates or it will be the sentinels that will try to scan your ship. If you have anything that's illegal on you or anything that is of interest, to the pirates, they will automatically try to attack you. When they initially scan you, if you use this, it will automatically stop them from scanning you. And then this here, teleport receiver, this enables you to transport matter. So basically what that means is you don't have, every time I had to go back to my ship to be able to pick up something off of my ship, I wouldn't have to do that if I had this. And it does have to be installed. So you have to have this, you have to have it installed on your ship. Once you have that, from there you can just teleport stuff to and from your ship. It'll just work like a secondary inventory for you. So that's going to be important. We're going to go ahead and get it. We're going to get both of the scanners and the deflector if we can afford it. So this is going to be 150 here. Another 150 for the other one. And 240 for the deflector. Alright, and then what was the last thing in here? It was different drives. So these are just upgrades for your drives. It's up to you if you actually want to get these or not. You can see here that if you scroll over it, it says pulse drive fuel efficiency there in the center, the one that's moving. It says plus 34%. So that just means it's going to give you better fuel efficiency at the rate of 34%. And then this one will do flight assist reduction enabled, and then it will give you maneuverability 11%, and then this one do pulse drive power 30%. So you can actually get all three of these. You can put them on your ship if you want to, and then from there you can also do like the modules, how we have the one for our boltcaster here that we still have not installed because we're waiting for a better gun. So that works with all of that too. And then from here, because all these people are blocking us, we're going to jump around them. Before we go up over there, we're going to come this way. You can see here there is a portal there. This is what I was talking about. Won't let us do anything with it, will it? Yep, it will. Okay. So from here, this is just like, this is how it should have looked on the space station before. It shows all of the highlighted community, like space stations, or not space stations, people's bases that have teleporters that you can actually teleport directly to. So if you guys wanted to go check out this cool looking one here, you can literally click on that and this will take you to it. Now keep in mind that is in a different system. If you go into this thing and you go into that system, you will be there instead of here. You can still continue with your missions and everything, but I would not suggest doing it until you at least get through the story. And then you can look at the recent systems, which these are the last three systems we've been to. Featured, that's those. Space Anomaly, this is everything that for the people that are currently in the Anomaly with you, and then the space stations again. And if we go over here, this is kind of a dead end. This has to do with the story. I don't even know if it'll let us in here yet. It will. That has to do with the story, so it won't let us do anything at the moment. We have a couple vendors up over here, which I don't think they really do anything at the moment, but there are two guys there. And then the main reason we're in here is to talk with the one that contacted us, which was Nada. So up here on the left we have Nada, and over here we have Polo. So it's either Nada or Nada, like Spanish. I'm not really sure. I always say Nada just because it sounds weird to call her nothing. And then Polo here. So let's go ahead and at least talk with them, see what they want. So it says, I am Priest Nada, Divergent Corvax, welcome to our Anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes. Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Corvax. Nada watches time come and go. Alright, so we can ask about Artemis, Nada, Polo, and ask about the space station. So we'll just do the space station. This space station, meaning the Anomaly. So it says, beyond what is outside, our Anomaly wanders free, free like Nada to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. The Corvax watches me. Their patience is organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Alright, and then it looks like we are going to have to pick up all of these. So let's ask about them. We'll do Artemis last because Artemis is the one that contacted us originally. So we'll do Polo first. Polo friend, found Nada. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. Korvax watches me, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime, could not understand why such things happened. Why did I keep doing that? Why we are alone. Wow. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. This station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. So now let's ask about Artemis. A traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. And then Nada watches, judging my reactions as they speak. So we're going to go ahead and do leave. Speak with Polo Friend Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. Sounds like Polo's the smart one. He built this whole place. Friends everywhere. If only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis, friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible, such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will be where you were. You will be, what? You will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Alright, so that's what they were talking about with these guys back here. For you to go ahead and craft new things, new technologies, all that. They do want you to explore everything here. Visit all the different people and everything. I'm not going to ruin that for you guys. We're not going to do that in this one. We're actually going to end the video here. But make sure that you guys do that, and I will have to do it just to continue on with the next mission. So you can see it is trying to start us over there, but our ship is down here. We're gonna go jump in, jump out, and make sure it does that save that I was talking about in the last one. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please put it down in the comment section. Make sure that you guys are looking, make sure you guys are asking any questions if you guys do have any. But thank you guys so much for joining me. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I will see you guys in the next video.